And the microphone is on. Let's boogie, says Don H. And Welcome everyone. Glad to have you all on board. Yes, I am starting a couple minutes earlier here. First off, big warning. I have a really bad case of allergies today, so I don't know how long I'm going to last. I did have to take some antihistamines for my allergies here, and my nose is running. You can probably hear that in my voice. It's not 100%, so it's nothing major. It's just, it is the season. Happens every spring, and of course everything, eyes get runny and the whole 9 yards. So hey, yeah, we understand if you sneeze and cough. Okay, well, yeah, I've been doing a lot of that today. Oh, Don, did we miss you? Of course we miss you. We miss everybody here. And anyway, welcome to all of you. I'm your host, DrFox2000. I'm located here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, where it looks like it's about to rain, or it is raining. Yeah, lightly. It is raining lightly. And anyway, you are watching VolcanoX, a live stream. So glad that you came on board and want to share some time with all these wonderful, lovely people in the chat. And thank you for being here, everyone. Getting at it, welcome to our moderators, of course, Arizona Snowman, Piggy, and we had Joseph Fields, official, already in the channel, and I have not yet seen CND Boy, but I'm sure Bob will be along anytime. He's probably doing wood chopping or something, or something like that. Anyway, I'm glad to have you all on board, and of course, what we're looking at here is Mount Etna in Sicily, and it is continuing to erupt, and we've got the two different views on the screen there, and we do have other views, but they don't really show as well. This is kind of the best of the lot, I think, and that is what we are looking at, and looks pretty nice. So green, who's green? I'm feeling green. Allergies, that's good stuff if you are allergic. That pollen in the air washed away. Yeah, I'm hoping for the rain. Yeah, that's definite. That does help. It gets all that floaty stuff out of the air. And I did go grocery shopping today, and just as I went outside, get in the car, you actually have to use the windshield wipers to wipe away the pollen off of your windshield, because it's that thick. It impedes your vision. So a little bit on the harsh side, but hey, that's the way it works, guys. That's the way it is here in Edmonton every year. So anyway, welcome to all of you. I'll run through the list here. We've got Grandma B is in the house, as well as Linda, and we've got Paul Williams. Kate is back. Maria, welcome. Glad to have you on board. Gura is also in the house. Welcome, Gura. Don H made it back in. Kevin Haynes, Colin Deadman, and let's see, we got Linda already. And Linda was a close second. Hermione, was it? No, sorry, it was Juliet. Juliet got cookies, but we are also going to give Linda some as well, because they were really close when they came into the channel as far as time was concerned. So fair is fair. They both get cookies. So there we go. Christopher is back. Welcome. Hermione in the channel as well. Did we say Paul Williams already? I hope so. Mars 2028 also back here. Spooky Avocado, welcome. Glad that you're here. And I'm just checking. Aurelio isn't here, so he won't time me out. We're all good. I still got to bug him about that. I know it was accidental, but he deserves to be bugged. He's a nice guy. Anyway, Trev T also here, and let's see, going up a little bit more. Who else do we have in the channel? Karen also made it back in. Welcome. And who else? Going up the list here, and going. A lot of chatting going on. Sasha, welcome back. Glad to have you on board. Juliet, of course, is here. I already mentioned her name since she got cookies. And going up a little bit more. Hermione is here. Yep. Going up. Storm Chaser 1211. There's a name I didn't see earlier. Welcome. Glad to have you on board. And Echo the Bot is here as well. Well, welcome, Echo. Glad to have you here. And let's go up the list a little bit more to see who else we can find. And that's okay. I turned the mic off before I coughed. That's all right. There's going to be a few that I'm sure I'm going to miss. So I'll try not to cough at the microphone. That's bad for business. Anyway, going up a little bit more here. Just not seeing anyone else right now. Gina Vandy. Good to have you on board. And let's see. OFU Lux from Luxembourg. Welcome back. And I just park your flying saucer right over there. And we're all good. Okay, I'm all the way to the top. Don't see any other names up there. And sliding back to the bottom, I'm sure I'll catch a couple of other ones here. Curly Bunny is so cute. You bet. Curly is indeed a little monster. I love him. And he's oh, hang on, there's a super chat here I didn't see. Wow. Thanks, Maria. Matoma. And thank you very kindly for the 20 Swedish kroners. That's awesome. Thanks, Maria. Do appreciate that support, and I do appreciate. I just want to say you're the best. I try to be. Let's see. And anyway, thank you. Do appreciate it. Derek Shave also in the channel. Let's see. Did I miss anyone else? Just going up here a little bit more to see who else I might have missed. And I think I got most of you. Anyway, if I didn't call your name out, didn't say hi to you, don't be offended. I will try to find you somewhere along the way, like Tetra and somebody like that. She's Tetra singing away. Color of My Dream. Okay. I don't know if we can put that on here. That might have copyright issues. But welcome anyway. And thanks. Maui Me also snuck in, sneaking in to get those smooth vibes from Dr. Fox's. What the heck happened there? Oh, hang on. I see what's going on. I don't understand why YouTube holds some stuff. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, that was Juliet's message that just held. And all she's saying is bye, Colin Denman. Feel better soon. And yeah, Colin, I hope you do take care of yourself and all that nice stuff. And hopefully you'll be all right. And, you know, that's coming from one sickie to another. Anyway, all right. So I think we're good with saying hi to most of you wonderful people out there so far. For those who are new, and if you do want to address me, make sure that you put DrFox2000, all one word, just the way it is on the name there. at the beginning of the question. That way I can actually see it. It turns red in my chat box, and I can follow through on it a little easier. So that is a good way to do that. Can't stay long, play nice in the lava stream. Wow, thanks again, Maria. Wow, that's another 20 Swedish kroners, and thank you kindly. I do appreciate that. Thanks, Maria, and you take care out there. Just make sure that you stay safe and play nice. All right, let's see where we can get. What we're seeing on the screen right now, of course, is we do see over on the right-hand side here. Oh, hang on, my mouse is not working on that screen. My mouse is working on the other one, though. Let's see if we can get on there and do this. All right, show Mr. Mouse. There we go. Is that mouse showing? Yep. Okay, see this lovely blue glow to that? That, of course, is because there's a larger amounts of sulfur in there. And we're seeing that sulfur burning off because that material is at a very high temperature. And that is basically what we're seeing there. Beautiful glow. I love it. And it kind of gives it a halo. And really, really nice to be able to view that. So that's something that we don't often see, but we do like seeing it. It's kind of neat and fancy, and wow, look at Etna erupting, throwing out more and more and more lava. All right, so in looking at the top of this, we do see how much material is moving there, and it looks pretty darn good. So let's see. All right, hang on. I gotta take a look at something here. Already done that. Things that make you go Okay, no worries. And yeah, I just got the email, so email's a little slow. It's all right. Mr. Snowman, no worries. Okay, so yeah, and we are seeing that lava kind of change directions a little bit there. We're going to get some funky patterns in here as it drops down, and it'll I think there's a kind of a cliff over here, so we're going to see it drop pretty steeply in that area, if I'm correct. Anyway, I did have that other video from today. I'm going to throw that on there, and I'll stop talking for a minute while that plays. That is the time-lapse from earlier, and I know I kind of like watching them. It's kind of neat, but it does have music, so I don't want to compete with it, and that'll give my voice a couple minutes here. It is just under 2 minutes. So here we go, and hang on, that's not the right one. That's not the right button. Oh, this stuff moved me again. Oh my God. It's doing it again. There we go. Hey, Duchess of Elements, welcome back. Glad to have you on board. Anyway, that is the time-lapse. Are you allergic to rabbits? No, actually not bad to rabbits. But I am allergic to a lot of the pollens and stuff. John H., wow. That's an awesome $20 super chat. And that is, that's awesome. Thanks, Don. I really do appreciate that. Don H. $20 super chat. Very kind of you, Don. And that is a goal. Excellent. Thank you kindly for that wonderful super chat. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking for a minute. Drink my Pepsi. No, you never want to admit to getting older. You just keep saying that you're 29 and holding, and that is all there's to it. And again, I'm trying to turn the right thing off here and the wrong one off. There we go. Hey, we even have our picture back. I did something right. Oh, darn it, we missed our little stuff falling down the cliff down here. Darn it. Maybe we'll see a little bit more of that. I knew it had to come down there sooner or later, but there it went, and we kind of missed that. I'm hoping, actually, what we're going to see is a little bit more of that lava once it pushes to the edge, that it'll allow more of that flow to go right over the edge and come down the hill a little bit more. Give us a little more bacon to look at. That would really, really be awesome, you guys. Hey, welcome, Bo. Glad to have you back on board. And Grenzed, good to see you again. Welcome back. And morning all. Picture good, music not. What? Picture good, music not. You just gotta have taste in good music. Wait till you get old. You'll think that when we play these records backwards, it's the devil's music. No, I'm kidding. It is, music, it's hard to please everyone. There are people out there that listen to all kinds of stuff like rap. I'm not into rap at all, really. There is other stuff, some kind of techno stuff, the new modern techno stuff that jams everything over top of each other, and it's like 5 guys trying to play 5 different songs at the same time. And I'm not into that, but hey, everybody has their own little genre that they want to follow, and welcome to do that. Older, are you feeling older, Arizona Snowman? We're gonna have to get you some new snow. You're gonna have to wait a little bit unless you want to go up to the mountain, or we can get you new snow. And is it your birthday today, Arizona Snowman? That is the question. Is it your birthday today? Because nobody told me about this, so it's got to be. He's not answering me for some reason. Arizona Snowman, is it your birthday? Question mark. We'll see. There's 7-second delay on this stream. We'll see if he types in yes or no. Or some smart comment about getting old. Fake news, doctor. Yeah. Oh. Your tolerance for other people's music is directly proportional to your tolerance for other people. And you know what? In a way, it is. Like, everybody does have their own tastes. And for real, country music. Well, some people like country music. There's good country songs and bad country songs too, from what I heard. Anyway, everybody's got a little bit of everything, that would go well. If you're in the right mood, in the right way, things do go. Anyway, let's carry on with the show here. So Etna has been doing this all day long, continuing to throw out a lot more material, actually to be more active. I don't know if it's the volume of material has increased, but the veracity of the eruptions, they appear to be larger or higher in plumes and stuff. So I don't know if that's really cranked it up. Lava flood at Iceland. We'll have to. Okay, Etna, the lava stream will fill up and end. What? And we will see lava spill under. Okay. You don't want nothing filling up here. That's all right. No, too much lava. All right. Okay, no, it was last month. I think he said Dr. Fox. Okay, all right. I'm losing control here. I can't remember from a second to the next what I just said here. It's the medications. When I'm taking this antihistamines, it's really hard on me. I lose control as to where I should be. And I think we do need to get over to where I should be, and that is over in Iceland. So let me see if we can find an Icelandic picture of some sort and pop over there and have a look. We'll come back to Etna in a little while. Etna is dancing to funk. Ah, funky. Anyway, we don't have any direct pictures of Geldingadarler, or Ragnar, and in Geldingadarler. And unfortunately, it is just that way. We do have this shot here of Notthaggy Valley, and that is just to the south. And as you can see in this particular shot, there is a lot of smoke coming from the edges here, and I find that a little bit odd. Okay, why have we got so much smoke all of a sudden, and where's this coming from? This area had been cooled down quite a bit already, and I'm just finding it a little odd. Ragnar with a Brazilian samba music. That would be fun. Hey, okay, I will try echo. That's almost what I was thinking, or just ground heating. And but we haven't had any tremors or quakes underneath there. So if there is ground heating, it kind of, I'm shrugging my shoulders right now, going, huh? Okay, where's it coming from? But that's okay. Anyway, let's take a look at the harmonic tremor chart, and we'll see what we've got on there. Just got to get on the right screen. There we go. And we do see 4 earthquakes here of a reasonable size, maybe a 5th one down here, and some little stuff in between. It does look like it started to rise, but also dropped in activity again. And I'm going to refresh that one just for giggles, just to make sure we didn't miss anything. And we didn't, or at least not a heck of a lot. There's one little spike right there, so that would have been a small tremor somewhere. And seeing that, we should be able to see about 4 of these earthquakes over on the Grindavik chart as well, and we can take a look at that. Moss fires happened before. Yeah, but it's been cold and raining and stuff like that there, Grenzed, and I don't think we're going to have moss fires right now. It's too wet, and I don't know if I want to say too cold, but it is too wet right now for them to burn. Anyway, there's our Grindavik chart, and there we go. We do see our 4 spikes, plus a couple of the extra ones here. And that is telling us that our earthquakes were closer to that area. Also, the increase, it is on a downward swing here, but also the increase in activity in here. You can see that the blue block is quite filled up, and that's telling you we've got a lot of movement being indicated. So that is pretty awesome. And let's see what else we can find here. I'm going to go over to the earthquake map, and that is the next thing that we see here. Of course, we see stuff down on the bottom, right up in here, as well as way up at the top. So this is up to date. I'm going to zoom in on these bigger ones out here. I want to see what they look like. 2.2s, both of them, and that is from yesterday at yeah, that is yesterday's at 1724, 14.5 kilometers down, and the other one here 10 kilometers down, 1724. So both 2.2s, and if that's from yesterday, I'm not going to worry about it so much. We do have this 1.3 right here, and that is from today, 4:16 a.m. 1.3 in magnitude, 5.8 kilometers down. And then we had he had a buddy here somewhere. Where is he? Down there, 1.1, just a little guy. And there he is, 8:10 a.m., 1.1 magnitude, 8.3 kilometers down. So that is what we're seeing there. We slide over a little bit more, and we're looking for other stuff, but we're heading to Astja. And there is Astja, and Astja had a 1.5 there, as well as seeing a 1.1 over here in the other hills. Let's look at this 1.1 real quick and just see a depth. 6.9 kilometers happened at 14:02, and let's zoom over here to Astja, and we should just about be on it. Pretty close, somewhere right around here. There it is, 1.5, hard to see. 3.4 kilometers down, so really truly not very far down. 2:10 a.m. Today for that 1.5, and that is of course of interest if we're watching this, and hopefully we're not going to see that pop up too much. Now, one of the things that people have mentioned before, and we've kind of talked about it, that we could have multiple volcanoes happen at the same time. I don't think I really touched on it that much, but kind of hinted at it before. Anyway, this one, 4:39 a.m., 1.2 in magnitude, 1.1 kilometers down. And then we have the other friends over here, 1.2 in magnitude. Again, 1.1 kilometers down, not very far. Was from yesterday, 23:35. And this 1.6, also 23:34, and only 0.2 kilometers down. So that is always kind of things that make you go, that's up in the ice. But why are we getting some movement there, right? So, but anyway, what I was saying about, we could have multiple eruptions happening at the same time. If our continental plates are in fact moving apart somewhat, and as they pull apart, they're going to leave in those rift zones where it's pulling apart. We're going to have little spaces, and that is going to get filled up with something. And it's either, if it's out in the ocean, it's going to be from the water coming in from the top down, and if it's from the bottom up, it's going to be magma pushing up. And when the two meet, there shall be booms. And that's kind of what we're looking at if it was a water style eruption. And that would be kind of cool to see, but I prefer something we can actually look at on land. Anyway, the other thing that can happen is if we get a wide enough rift zone open up, say down here on the peninsula, we could have new fissures forming real quick, where they end up filling in that area in a way with magma that is just bubbling up from that easy path that we have underneath it now. But anyway, we'll get back to the Reykjens Peninsula in a minute here. I want to check this stuff out here. A little bit of a cluster or swarm, and 2.8 from today, 6:08. 3.5 kilometers down, 1.4 in magnitude, it said. Is there another one right underneath it? No. Yeah, 2.8 turned into a 1.4. All right. How about this 1.9? There's a whole row of these guys. from yesterday at 2210, and that is okay. 4.3 kilometers down. This one is from today at 1:03 a.m. 1.4 magnitude, 5 kilometers down. The 1.1 right there is 2:55 a.m. 4.2 kilometers down. 1.1, of course, magnitude. 1.5 on this guy. 1:27 a.m. 4 kilometers down. If we go the other way on the other side here, again 4:26 a.m. 4.1 kilometers down. 1.4 magnitude. This other guy out here, 7:56 a.m. 7.8 kilometers down, and another 1.4. Then you got another one up here from yesterday at 1952, 1.4 and 4 kilometers down. We didn't look at this 1.6 right here. Just a quick peek at it, if it'll show up, and there we go. From 1:25 a.m. 4 kilometers down, 1.6, and looking at this guy here, sorry, 1.2, 3.4 kilometers down on that guy. 1.3, 2.9 clicks down, 1:08 this morning. And then we see a few other ones here. 1:05 a.m. 2.1, 4.4 kilometers down. I'm not going to get all of them here. 1.0, that's not what it said on there. 4:41 a.m. 3.9 kilometers down. Yeah, it's said 1.2. I'm pretty sure of that. I may be kind of sickly, but I can still see. Anyway, 2.4, 2.7 kilometers down, and 1:51 a.m. For that guy. So we do have a lot of stuff in that area, and is it possible that we're going to have multiple eruptions happen? This is a possibility. Thank you, Piggy, for the 5-minute warning. So Sandfeld, we could have something go on out here, as well as something on the Rikens Peninsula, and that would be two separate magma chambers. They definitely would not be the same magma chamber. This one here would only be in here somewhere, okay, and of course this one would be a different magma chamber area over there, and that one, you know, if it does go there, I don't think it's close to anything. I don't think that would could this affect Hecla. Well, in this particular case, Hecla is way over here, okay, and that swarm is here. This is Hecla, so a little bit of a distance in between them, and I don't think that's going to work out too well. Speaking of Hecla and that area, I did not get this guy earlier here. 1.0 that we see down here, 14.9 kilometers down from 1553. That must be a brand new one. Just listed, and I'm just looking to see if there were more here. If I missed something else, no, I think we're good for right now. But yeah, that is an awesome amount of swarming right there, and we'll see what happens in the future. I think I'm going to save these for after the break. I am really stuffy right now, and you can probably hear it in my throat and stuff. I need to go take that break now, so I'm going to do that right away, and when we come back, we'll finish off with both the land and sea area here, and we'll go through all of it and what my surmising is of what's going to happen, and we'll see. All right, so for those people who are here, stick around, and of course, if you have not yet hit that like button, do consider doing that. would really, really be awesome of you. And I would appreciate it, as well as the YouTube analytics. I would really be happy too. And if they're happy, I'm happy. And also, if you're new to the channel and you're liking the format, normally I sound a little bit better. Right now I've got a really plugged up nose, so it's allergies, and hopefully you're still okay with the content and liking what we've got. Please do hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and don't forget to turn on the bell notification while you're there. And on that friendly note, I am going to take a break, and I will try to find you some spacey music to put on while I'm on break. We'll put you back over on the Etna for right now, and just oh my god, I forgot to turn that thing off. I did it again. Get that off of there. Okay. Let's see. I don't know what we want to turn on. I'll turn this one on. That's the only. It's too much of a headache to try to find other stuff right now for me. So that's what we'll do. We'll throw this in here, and we'll try to find some new stuff. If you need more breaks, please take them. Thanks, Piggy. I am going to take a break right now, so. Please don't go away. I will be back in about 5 or 6 minutes, you guys. So stick around, and we're all good. Keep smiling, play nice. Don't touch the nice blue glowing lava. That's caused by a high sulfur content, and it's really hot. You're going to burn yourself. So no touchy. I'll be back. I'm your host, DrFox2000. Don't go away. And I am back. Welcome back, everyone. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and glad to have you all on board. I'm going to turn that song off before I forget. There we go. Otherwise, I will pop over to it again later on and get it to start playing right off the bat. Anyway, I see some more wonderful people came back in here. Rayola, welcome back. Haven't seen you for a while. Good to see you. Glad you're on board. Gura is back in the channel as well. And who else did I just see? I snuck in here. We got Sue Hayes, Al Coker. Alan Coker is back as well. Good to see you. And let's see. Did I miss anyone else sneaking in? We got Tom is in the house, of course. JB saying, I like this music. Welcome back, JB. And yeah, I'm trying to work on stuff. Marita Brown, welcome and glad to have you on board. And let's see, who else? Which volcano is this? Yes, this is Etna right now on the screen. And we have several different views, of course, and it does look pretty nice. Let's see, DJ Puff the Third in here as well. I don't think I said hi to you. Glad to have you on board. And Diane Craig also made it in. Good to see you, Diane. And let's see, I think we got just about everyone here. The one I didn't see today yet is Pamela Moncure. I don't know if Pamela is here or not, but hope she's doing okay, and she's hiding somewhere, probably just sitting back and enjoying the show. So anyway, that is all good, and I did say that we wanted to go back over and look at the rest of the earthquakes that happen around the Reykjanes Peninsula, basically. And just got it on the screen. There's Reykjavik, the capital city. And of course, over here, this is Keflavik, the airport. Keflavik, Reykjanesbær, Jarðvík, and a few other little places that they've named over there. And when we slide over a little bit more down here, this is the town of Grindavik, and we'll zoom in a little bit so you can see. There you go. And sliding back over a little bit more, we see here is the Blue Lagoon and the power plant. So what has happened in the last little while here is we've had swarming going on here as well as out here. We've had the the lifting area out here had lifted up somewhat, and I don't know if it's 2 or 3 centimeters what they measured, but I haven't heard of anything else lifting up in this area. But that uplift was centered right around where I'm kind of moving the mouse, and we're not seeing too much more of it anymore. So I'm not sure what's going on. Also, we do see other earthquakes down here on the peninsula yet. Anyway, let's investigate these ones here. And again, this is important to see. Depth is the main concern in this area. So I'm kind of wondering what is going on. This one here from yesterday at 2339, 5.6 kilometers down. That's a long way down. This 2.1 from today, 1059, 5.8 kilometers down, and 2.1 in magnitude. This one right there, 5.7 kilometers down. And that is very, very interesting. That's a long ways down. 2.9 at 2:26 a.m. If we zoom in just a little bit more and slide that over, we can see this 1.1 right on the vent there. 15 minutes after midnight, 4.9 kilometers down. Again, 1.1 magnitude. This 1.4 right here is 5.5 kilometers down, 10:53 a.m. So those are quite a ways down, you guys, and that is telling me that it's not coming up yet. This is 5.7 kilometers down, 4:55 a.m., 1.2, and sliding over. Did I get that? 2.9. 2:26 a.m., 5.7 for that 2.9. And then we have this 2.1 a little bit further south, 3:36 a.m., 5.8 kilometers down. And, that's a lot further down than they were before. So we'll take a look here. 4.6 kilometers down, 7:18 a.m. on that guy. And that was a 1.7. This is a 1.3, 4.7 kilometers down, 7:26 a.m. For him. So looking to see where the other ones are here. We do have a couple, and the 1.3 over on this side, 5 kilometers down, 1:27 a.m. And then we had this other guy right there, 1.3, 4.1 kilometers down. That's a little bit more shallow, 14:05. So 5 minutes after 2 p.m. Their time. And when we zoom out, the only other one here was this 1.4, I think, that we might have missed. And we'll take a quick look at him. 5.3 kilometers down, 7:13 a.m. So definitely not anything scary going on there as far as those shakers are concerned. If we slide over a little bit more, I'm not seeing any of the other ones in this area at all. I would really think that if we have uplift in this area, shouldn't we see some different action, some reaction of some sort? If there's some subsidence or something. Anyway, getting down here to this 1.6 that we've got down here, also 5.9 kilometers down, so not in a very dangerous position as far as I can tell. 13:26 was the time on that, and again, magnitude 1.6. If we slide out a little bit more, there we go. We get to see the stuff out in the water, and we had 1.3 right here. That was at 4:57 a.m., 8.8 kilometers down. And this guy here, 9.6 kilometers down, 1.6 at 10:32 a.m. And then we have this 1.1 right here, and 8.3 kilometers down, 7:39 a.m. So that is kind of telling you things are a little deeper than what we're seeing, or what we've seen in the last couple of days. So I'm thinking we're not going to see anything happening very quickly here. This may be another week or two of process, or just absolutely nothing is going to happen. We're going to find that it concreted shut all the holes or vents, and decided just not enough pressure in the magma chamber, and we don't get an eruption. Simple as that. That is one of the scenarios, right? But we'll see what happens. We're going to keep an eye on this, and I don't want to be a downer, but those are our possibilities as well. Anyway, 26 yesterday for this 1.0. That's 10 kilometers out, or down, I mean. Yeah, it's about 10 kilometers out, too. Maybe less than that. I don't know. 2 kilometers. Yeah, it could be actually maybe about 10 kilometers out. And I might be a pretty close guess. But this is always very unique in this area to watch what's going on. And, you can see where the previous lava flows have flowed. So this is a little bit higher land right there. And you can see the edge where the old lava flow had flowed around everything, and that included this portion down here of Grindavik. As you might be able to see some of it. Oh, they've got that old flow going in here. This one actually looks pretty good right there. You can see it, and it went right into the ocean. But the previous ones here, if it would have come from in this area, they would have definitely had it going through there. But the major concern, of course, are the ones on this side. If it happens here, where is this lava going? And we already know. We can see the distinctive lava flow path, and that is a scary one. And if it heads this way in here, then it's headed straight for town, and that is not a good scenario. They could always berm something off right here to keep the flow onto that side, and try to minimize damage by building berms here and directing it out in the on top of the old flow. But that's not always the easiest, so you never know. You never know what could happen here. And again, I don't want to be a disappointment by saying, you know, this thing could just completely calm down and go away, or it could just be delayed a couple of weeks. We never know. We never know. Anyway, that magma chamber, pardon me, does sit underneath this whole area. And of course, I'm looking here. This is Geldingadalur. The funny part is we have had 0 earthquakes in this area for the last few days. And I'm kind of going, okay, what's going on? Why don't we have any earthquakes here? All the way up to Kalir. I remember how many swarms and swarms of earthquakes we've seen. We're not seeing that. We did have our swarms over here in the lake, but that has disappeared as well. So has something changed? That magma is just not got enough pressure yet. Not enough in the tank to get it to move. I don't know what's going on. So those are possibilities. Anyway, let's do a quick zip around to a couple of the other earthquakes around the world. Azores real quick. Before the break here, I do see that we're not far away from break time. Azores right there. There's the harbor. You can see the lights on Pico Island across the strait, 18 kilometers away. There's our little cove, and when we see it during the daytime, we kind of use it as a judgment here to see how bad or heavy the weather is. And it looks like the waves are coming in pretty good, so a little bit choppier there today. Going over to the other harbor, harder to see that we don't have that great of weather. Let's see how much they've got on there. No, that ain't gonna work. Okay, I just wanted to see if they had taken any camera shots during the day, and it doesn't look like there was a heck of a lot. Real quick to have a look at the shakers out there on Sao Jorge in the Azores, Azore Islands, of course. And we did have a few of them, and what we got? 6 on the screen, and I think there's 7 in total. So something like that, and we can kind of see where they are. It's hard to see unless you click on the darn thing. 1.8, 2213, 2.0 not on the island, and that was at 1657. So that is not Sao Jorge. This one is though 1.5, 1640. We have a 1.6 at 1243, and 1046 for that 1.7. And of course this 1.9 at 5:54 a.m. So that is what we're seeing there. Oh, I forgot this other 1.6, 2:26 a.m. So that's it. And That's what we're seeing on that map. If we go over to the other one here, I'm going to refresh this one. I don't think I refreshed it. It probably got refreshed, but we'll see. Come on, refresh. There we go. I see. Okay. All right, click on bigger and slide it over. I don't know how come it moved. There's that one that we seen out 7 hours ago, 2.0. And let's zoom in a little bit onto the actual island. And there you go, 7 hours ago, 1.5, 1.6, 22 hours ago, 11 hours for that, 1.6, and the 1 hour 43 minutes for that 2.1, and 1.7 13 hours ago, and 18 hours ago for that other 2.1. So there's your earthquakes, and again, they are still sticking around this area mostly, and that will probably be where they will see an eruption if one does occur. Now, that's kind of the same thing as what we have out in Iceland. Is it going to erupt, or is there enough pressure to make it erupt, right? So, Pepsi break time in 2 minutes, you bet, and we're going to do that right away. And let's just go over. We'll see if there's the ice cream boat is in. I like the ice cream boat, you guys. And that's Sakurajima, by the way. And yep, the ice cream boat is in. Hurry down and get your ice cream before they take off. So scoot quickly, and Baby Shark, do Baby Shark. Oh, don't start with that Baby Shark song. All right, you guys. I am going to have bacon seeds after the break, but it is getting close to that break time. TARDIS, what? TARDIS bacon? Oh, okay. TARDIS beacon. Oh, TARDIS beacon. I see what you said there. Yeah, my eyesight is not affected, but reading ability is still something else. Anyway, for those good people who have not yet hit that like button, by all means, do give it a shot. We'd really like that, and hopefully that would all be a good beacon noodle. A beacon noodle, I don't know. I've never seen a beacon noodle. Does it glow in the dark? Yeah. Oh, I punny, I tell you. All right, sick and demented sometimes. Colin says a new series for Doctor Who being filmed at the moment. Ooh, really, Colin? That is awesome. Uh-oh, somebody's got the cat out. All right, those guys who haven't hit the like button, please do hit the like button real quick. Otherwise, the cat's going to tear me to shreds. And for those who have not yet subscribed, if you feel we've earned that subscription, by all means, hit that subscribe button. Turn it from red to gray. Also, while you're there, don't forget to hit that bell notification. That way, you will be informed when the streams are on. On that friendly note, I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and I'm going to take a 5-minute break. You're watching VolcanoX on live stream. I'll be back. Tony Flabby, you didn't come in at a bad time. You just came in at a break. Do your swinging thing and dance around the room with the girls. They're all going. They got their feet twitching back and forth, and it's all cool. Anyway, welcome everyone, and thank you for the welcome backs. And I'm going to turn that music down. That's just about over anyway. So we'll turn that off, reset it so I know where the heck it is, and that way I won't mess up next time. And it is turned off. All right, there we go. And welcome. There's a few good people that popped in. So Tony Flabby is here, of course. Mona Alfano also made it in. Welcome, Mona. Who else snuck in the door while I was away on my break? Colin, we see you. We still have the TARDIS here in the city. It's preserved. Yeah, if it's operational and functional, we'll definitely use it. Anyway, for those people who did not ever watch that Doctor Who show, it was actually kind of a weird show. That at first I think they were going to cancel it, and then when they started playing it over here in North America, not just over in England, it started taking off, and it was kind of a weird thing. And Doctor Who, of course, is a Time Lord, and he can travel through time, and it's pretty cool. Neat stuff. If I had scissors, Linda, what? Scissors? What are you cutting off? Oh my God, don't cut anything off. I like all my tasty range from Frank Sinatra to Pink Floyd. Colin, there you go. Cover it all and get everybody in there. Who's Doctor Who? Doctor Who is the guy that played the star of that particular show, and the show was entitled Doctor Who. As I just explained, he was a time traveler. And his main motive of traveling in time was the TARDIS, of course. And the TARDIS is a lot bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. Who? I have no idea who. I think it might have been down the street, though. Yeah. Colin saw the Who 4 times. Oh, my God. You seen the Who 4 times? Who? Him. Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know what's on third. What's on third? Anyway, Dr. Fox, Who? DJ. Be nice. Okay, no, you were supposed to just do the message, Piggy. You hit him. Unhide him, Piggy. Just delete the message. Oh. Okay, hang on. We'll fix this up. Unhide user. There we go. Alright, DJ was unhidden. Yeah, darn it. I accidentally hit DJ's phone up playing up. Okay, yeah, sure. I would have blamed it on Poppet. It was an accident. He probably deserved it. TJ, you should be okay now. I fixed it. I unhitted you. So you should be all right. Anyway, let's get over and do our bacon seed. Yeah, it happens, DJ. Don't panic. Don't fret. You were only mildly annoying, so you're all right. Was what? You're okay. Relax, and there you go. Hang on, that was our our little swaddler from yesterday. Let's carry on with the new ones from today, though. And here, this guy is awesome and strutting his stuff. Looks really, really nice and clean and ready to boogie. Nice color. I like that guy. Next bacon seed, of course, that is these guys here. And they look really, really furry for some reason. I'm not sure what's going on there. The picture's a little grainy, but that's okay. Definitely little oinkers, and we like them. And speaking of little ones, these are really, really tiny ones. These are the teacup-sized little cuties. And, of course, they are doing their thing. And just enjoying sitting around in the fun for soap on the phone, Piggy, equals slippery. Yeah, soap on the phone can do that. Next, a wonderful bacon seed is this little guy here. Whoop, turn that back on, this one off. There we go. And that looks like a piggy in a blanket. Love the little bow on its head. That is awesome. All right, let's see, what's on this next one? And this is another one of these wonderful fun for loving types. Look at the smirk on his face. He's up to something. He's up to something, you guys. And that was okay, that was pretty cool. Okay, I'm trying to do the chat at the same time here. It's not working. Anyway, we got a 6-pack ready to go. So if you're buying your bacon seeds, these are ready to plant. They should be pretty good. And this is an awesome sized 6-pack. Are you feeling better? No, I am not, Tony. Honestly, right now I'm feeling like really plugged up, like I'm going to cough for a while. It is allergies, and that's what I'm suffering from. There's a lot of pollen in the air, and it is one of those things. 6 pigs in a pot. Yeah, it's a 6-pack. So 6-pack of bacon seeds. You guys can always enjoy those. Okay, let's cruise around here. By the way, I hope everybody got ice cream because the boat left. And I don't know if you noticed that. We were busy looking at bacon seeds. There goes the boat, and you can see it out there. He's going. Wave bye-bye, and you better have your ice cream. Hope, yeah, I was gone. I missed out. Uh-oh. You'll have to wait for the next boat to come in, and darn it. It's okay. You'll be all right. Anyway, let's look at the other ones here. Did we look at Mount Fuji? It's hiding. Look at all the clouds just right where Mount Fuji is. That's kind of neat. You'd almost think it's embarrassed today. There's ASO, and we are seeing still some steam coming from ASO doing its thing. Lavely deal. Well, we're not seeing any lava, but it is still smoking. It is a green on the scale. So they took it off or downgraded it. This guy here, though, is a red, but we can't see him. And it's horrible, horrible weather. Even in the murky darkness, we cannot see a heck of a lot at all. Not even a glow. And that is kind of what we're looking at. So Suwanosi Ajima is a no-show for us. And it doesn't love us. And the boat's still going. All right, boat's still going. Let's pop over to some other volcanoes, see what else we've got. We haven't gone over to Popocatépetl yet. That is very cloudy, though. And I was hoping it would clear up a little bit. If we go to the other shots, again, lots of cloud. You know that the sun is out there in the background somewhere, but that is what it's looking like there right now. More clouds, yep, definitely. I'm assuming the same for, yeah, just about Fuego de Colima, which is south of Guadalajara, the city of Guadalajara in Mexico. We do know that there's a little bit of steam coming off the top, a little bit of smoke coming out, but nothing major. Sorry. So nothing major happening there. Going over to our other one, and oh, look at the neat clouds behind there, and that is kind of weird looking, isn't it? That, of course, is another Fuego, but this one is in Guatemala, not to be confused with Guadalajara. Okay, so this is Fuego, and I'm surprised that it just did that here. That would have been a pretty awesome sunset. Let's see if we can get back just a little bit further here. And there we go. Let it sit there and let that gold pour through. Doctors in UK don't have a time. Oh, but if you're a time traveling doctor, you got all the time in the world. Oh, you're not talking about that anymore? Okay. Anyway, this is indeed Fuego in Guatemala, and it is doing a beautiful thing there with throwing out a lot of that material. It's still doing its stuff that it's been doing for quite some time. Did I send you an email? Oh, you did. Oh, Piggy. Oh, I have to. Yes. Okay. Yeah, you did send me an email, Piggy. Give me about a minute, okay? I'll let you guys watch this wonderful lava there, and I will just kind of babble, but I won't tell you what I'm doing. We'll be creative, and we'll see what we can do. Oh, boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, eh? The fun we can have on here. And let's see. I gotta load something. I guess I gotta save it first. Okay. There, we get that saved. I know it's technical stuff. I'm doing technical stuff here, guys. In the background, that's just smoke and mirrors type stuff. Bacon seeds is where I have the file. Now, hopefully, I did this right, and we're going to see it in the right place. We did see it in the right place. So, this is awesome. And I'll see if we can do that. Okay. I'm just working on some stuff, you guys. It's all right. You can hang in there. I promise this is all good. Nothing bad will happen to you. You won't blow away. You won't, explode or anything. You're not going to get hit with any lava. So you're all good. And I don't think there's any big worries. So all cool. I'm just kind of doing something here. Don't worry about it. It'll all get fixed soon. And Some things just don't want to be easy today. Okay. All right. Oh, I need one more thing on here. And we will get it onto the screen. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm just trying to make this properly here. And I'm sure you too will appreciate this once I have it up here, and it'll all be good. So it's gonna be okay. Just gotta fix things up. Okay, and then we just need to get this on the page in the right spot here, and I think we're just about good. And let's see, what else do I need to do? I got one more thing to do on here, and all right, this is gonna work. In a pinch, that's what I could do. You're welcome, Morgan. Happy birthday to you, and don't feel that old, my friend. You are very young, and I know if you turn that number around backwards, it's even worse, but pretend it's 29 and holding. And you should be okay. So and thank you, Piggy, for sending that cake in. That is awesome. So anyway, happy birthday, Morgan, and hope you have many more, my friend, and take it easy and enjoy the day. Sure, I tried D3. No, D3 is not right. Try A2. And anyway, take it with what you got there, Arizona Snowman. And you feel very old? Come on, you're 29 and holding, and that's what you're going to stick to. Please, I really do stick to it. So that is always awesome. Anyway, all the best to you, Arizona Snowman, and like I said, many, many more happy birthdays, and keep smiling, okay? And that is the wonderful part about getting older. The more smiles, the better off you are. Okay, and I'm just trying to wait for that song to finish. Sorry about the coughing, you guys. That is one of those things. And that's it for the song. Excellent. So there you go, Arizona Snowman. Happy birthday, and hopefully you will be enjoying many, many more. Take care, my friend, and thank you for being here and being a part of our group. That really makes us proud to have you as a friend. Okay. All right. Let's carry on with other volcanoes. We were looking at Fuego, and we wanted to get back over there and let's get back onto Fuego with its pluming at sunset. And that is pretty awesome. Let's carry on, though. We want to take a look at other places as well. This guy here is that is Semeru, and that is an awesome looking shot. Semeru was pretty quiet for the most part all night. I didn't see a heck of a lot of activity from it. If we back up a few hours, it was cloudy and stuff. We did see a little bit of bacon on there, but not a heck of a lot. Yeah, there you can actually see in the clouds, you can see that one spot of bacon. That is pretty awesome. And if we go back a little bit more here, we see a little bit more, and very, very cloudy over there for them. So we're not going to worry too much about what transpired over the course of the night. The camera was fuzzy earlier there, and I think it was about the same even earlier. Very blurry, and again, color camera, clouds, lava, hard to kind of get going. I hope you got a screenshot of Fuego today. No, I didn't. I'll see about doing that later. Anyway, popping over to the other volcanoes real quick. Krakatoa top right hand side, you can see it is still off gassing and not doing too much. We see one little spike here, nothing major in the last little while. Also Luolatok still continuing to off gas pretty heavy duty. This is Semeru. You can see the little puffy smoke signals, and that is what we're getting there. And Ewu was smoky, but that is about all we can see on that one. And I'm going to put it back here and put that back onto live so I at least can identify it. There we go. Next one, and we jumped over. That's okay. We don't mind looking at this one, even though we don't see what we're supposed to. That is supposed to be Ruapehu, but the problem we have are all those clouds that are in the way. And otherwise, it would be a nice shot. And Ruapehu sits in the background here, behind all these. And one day, we'll see it with everything out of the way. Next ones are these guys, of course. And I think I can change that a little bit here. Turn that guy off and turn this one on. There we go. That is Merapi. And if we go back a few hours, that kind of thing, we can possibly see a little bit, but not much. On the thermal, you can see it. But again, same kind of weather conditions because Merapi is not very far away from Semeru. That would be expected, right? Very, very close together in geological terms as far as location. One is East Java, one is Central Java, and that's kind of what we're looking at. So very, very poor visibility there for that one for right now. And unfortunately, nothing we can do about it. And that is kind of the other shot. Let's fix that up. Let's go to this one here for a second. There we go. And there you can see some wild looking cloud pictures, I'll tell you. Anyway, there's that wonderful map of everything in the Indonesian area as far as volcanoes are concerned. And I still don't have that put in there, but if you do want this map, I'm dropping the link in the chat right now. You can use that one if you want to have a look at this, and it gives you all kinds of neat stuff and load up Krakatoa and stuff like that, and give you all kinds of information. All right, now what did it do? Okay, it moved me. I clicked on Krakatoa. There we go. and that zoomed right in, and it gives you what all the particulars are, and you can just pop that off, and there's what it looks like right now, according to the satellite shot. These pictures are older, so that's probably not what it looks like right now. Slightly different. But anyway, that map is there and it's available for you. We did look at that guy. We did also look at, I'm not going to bother with White Isle Volcano. That camera, they haven't cleaned the lens, so we'll leave that guy alone. And let's pump over to some other place here. Oh, hang on, it is break time. I am going to take that break, you guys. I need to. I'm going to put you back over here on Mount Etna and watch the lava flow, and hopefully it'll be pretty good. And we'll throw that other music back on. I'm kind of getting tired of that Stellar Wind one. I don't know. We're going to put this other spacey one back on for right now, and hopefully it'll be okay for this break. Anyway, you guys, don't go away. For those good people who have not yet hit that like button, if you are enjoying the show, by all means, do pop the like button. It really does help us out with the YouTube analytics. I see we're very close to 100. Let's see if we can get it up and over that 100 mark today. That would really, really be nice. And also, for those who are new to the stream, if you haven't yet subscribed, please do consider subscribing if you feel we've earned that subscription. And of course, hit that bell notification while you're there. And that should be it for right now. I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, with very heavy allergies right now. And I will be back in about 5 minutes or so. Don't go away. Play nice in the lava. Now, remember, don't touch the blue lava stuff. It is very, very hot. All right, I'll be back. And no food fights, okay? We're watching. All right, I'll be back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the microphone back on. I'm not gonna put that other intro music on there right now. And I'm trying to find this track to turn it off as well. There we go. I think I got it. So that should be all right. And I was trying to catch up to the chat here and see what's going on. Well, welcome, Leo Carlson. And let's see who else popped in. Colin, I know why you didn't catch chicken pox in a room full of other kids that had it. Though you're just not fast enough to get that chicken, okay? You're going to have to watch the movie Rocky to be able to see how to catch the chicken. That way you can get your chicken pox. I'm sorry. Bad humor, man. And yeah, Dr. Fox, a medicine show. There we go. Anyway. Yeah, I haven't ever had chicken pox either, but I am capable of catching chickens, or at least I used to when I was younger. They're not too fast for me. Anyway, okay. We've got a few more volcanoes we have to take a look at. Let's get over and have a look. Getting over to Hawaii. Free medical advice, yes, it's free, and it comes with a disclaimer: use at your own discretion, not authentic doctor information. Okay, there, isn't that lovely? That was from yesterday. 22:46 was the time. That is what our lava pond looked like, and that is kind of neat. And we like it. I got our snapshot of that for today, and I like those pictures. Gonna refresh that. We'll get it up to a current picture, and that is what it looks like right now during the day with daylight happening. And as we can see, the edges are just about right, completely full here, so the lava level is very high. The pumper truck hasn't taken out too much this time around, which is great. I think Trev is being a little more careful now. Anyway, we do see this over here. This is actually built up quite a bit, and that is kind of weird to see. But that is just the lava splattering from the end here and building it up and higher. So almost looks like a hornito. It's trying to build itself one, and it may never happen, but we'll get a half shell, a turtle and a half shell here. So that's what our toe is going to turn into, a turtle. From a toe to a turtle. That is pretty cool. Next picture, of course, this was from last night again at 22:48. And of course, there's our pond, or lava lake, whatever you want to call it. This is the divider portion here. This is where our primary vent / cones are feeding into here and then going into that direction. We do see a lot of lava back here, and that kind of makes me believe that underneath here, this is now coming up to this direction as well as up in here. So we may have had a split in plumbing, and pouring more lava into the edges again, which is pretty cool, pretty neat. We do see some of those hot spots look really awesome around the edges. Let's pop over, let's redo that picture, see what it looks like from today. A lot harder to tell, but there's your primary hornito or vent where everything was coming out of. You don't see much back here, but it is all hot, fresh lava. And there's that lava lake. Pretty awesome. Sorry. A story of my life today. I'm surprised I haven't sneezed yet. Earlier I had like 5 or 6 sneezes in a row, and that was pretty harsh. They're bad. Anyway, that looks pretty cool. And this is, of course, from the other side of the crater, and we're looking at the toe area here, the lava lake, and that is the other stuff. The feed point would be right there, the primary vent right about here, and that's what we're seeing. So looks pretty good. Let's get the fresh picture for there, and that gives you a pretty good idea. Again, here's that back wall to that toe area that's getting fairly tall, and we can see the full lava level. Also, notice the contour here, so it does go up quite a ways in the back here. Even though we're seeing hot lava in the back here, this is up an upward angle, and that is very unique to be able to see that lava basically flowing uphill, right? And that is kind of neat to see. And let's go over to the thermal. So this is the thermal from last night, and there we can see on the bottom right hand side there, we can see that hot fresh lava. This is your primary hornito or vent area. That is that divider, and then we have the feed tube going into the lava lake. We do also notice the other hot spot in here, so definitely some lava getting there somehow underneath, as well as we see these extra spots and hot spots all the way around the crater. So there is more there. Lava truck stuck in Iceland ran over the drinking stone and got stuck. Oh my God, you got high centered on the drinking stone? Holy mackerel. I told you to watch out for that thing in the dark, you know. And that is, oh boy. Okay, well, I think we're going to have to dump that lava then before we get too far. Linda. So, wow, thank you kindly, Linda. Linda and Shoof, and then gonna write that down. $20 super chat, and Linda says for cough drops, honey and whiskey. Might not work, but you won't care. Well, unfortunately, I can't drink whiskey, and I may have mentioned this before here. I have Crohn's disease, and alcohol, unfortunately, is off my menu. I get, because it gets absorbed so quickly, my body gets alcohol poisoning. So there is no alcohol. I can't even have a cold beer on a nice hot summer's day. Put it that way. That's, yeah, that's okay. Don't worry about that part. But I know what you meant. You know, the old hot rum toddy is usually what the cure is, right? If you got a cold, have a hot rum toddy. The lemon juice and rum usually heated up would do pretty good. But substitute Pepsi, yeah. Buckley's mixture. And I drank a vodka in Thailand. I cleaned, it cleaned my clock. Oh, yeah, Tony Flabby would be able to tell you all about that. It's pretty awesome stuff. Anyway, did I refresh this one yet? And no, I didn't. There's a refreshed version of that. You see the extra lava has moved over a little bit. So we are getting, you know, you can see that it has a continuous line here of lava. And again, this from here to up over here on the edge, there's a height difference. So this is going uphill, and that is actually quite amazing. And you can see in some spots where it tried to run downhill, and that's why we're seeing some of this go down as well. Pretty neat looking. Anyway, let's pop over and see if we can find our earthquakes for here, and we'll have a look at those, and let's get onto that map. Where is it? There we go. And all right, we are on the map. Hawaiian Islands, and you know, in another 10 million years, Honolulu will be over here. Anyway, let's zoom in. That is the entirety of the Hawaiian Islands, the whole chain, and it is moving in that direction, of course. And it will eventually move off the hot spot. I'd love to stick around a few million years and see if it actually creates a supercontinent here, or if it's just going to subside and just make little spotty islands. Because this is, compared to the other ones, this is a massive piece of land that it has created. So anyway, zooming in a little bit on these wonderful earthquakes, I'm going to try to do these fairly quick. So up here on Mauna Loa, we had from 22:15 on the 23rd, we had that 1.9, so nothing major. Looking down here at the Pahala area, I think this is old. This might be old as well. No, from today, 10:33, and it is a 1.8. This guy 1.9 from 9:02 a.m. This is a little bigger, 2.1, and that was from 58 minutes after midnight, their time, of course. 1.9 here at 15:11, and what do we got here? 2.0 yesterday at 19:47. Moving over a little bit more, 8:15 a.m., and that was a 1.9. Going over, I think that's 2.2 at 14:39. So that is fairly new. This guy here, 7:55 for the 2.3. And these are all pretty normal quakes for that area. 2.1, 2:20 a.m. And this guy here, 2.3, and that is a 6:36. And then we had this guy here from 10:09 a.m. or just about 10:10. It's very close. Doing its thing, 1.8. So not too much in the area, and nothing major anyway. This guy, 7:32 a.m., 2.0 right there, and then we have a couple right here, and then one over there. One of these might be from yesterday, I don't know. 2.0, 7:37, and that is only 4. What was it, 4.3 or 4.3 kilometers down. I thought it was 4.7. This other one here, 1.9, 6.1 kilometers down at 7:38 a.m. And then we have this other fella all by himself over here, 1.8, and he is only 600 meters above sea level, so not too deep. And that is 1.8 at 10:03 a.m. Sliding up a little bit further here, we want to get up to our Kilauea, and looking at what we see, we do have a new one over here. That is from today, 13:22, 4 kilometers down, and not sure if that has any influence on the level of eruption or what's coming out of here, but that is there and doing its thing. We don't see anything over here on Mauna Kea at all, and for those people who are curious, of course, this is where the observatories are up here, including some of the ones, good ones, like the Keck and the Subaru observatories are up on that hill. And let's zoom out while we're looking at earthquakes. First thing we look for, of course, is the big red ones. We don't see too many big red ones. We see that right there, 4.5, just south of the Kamchatka Peninsula, and that was 117 kilometers down. It happened at 17:57, so that's kind of where that is at. Pardon me. not too much else here. I did want to bring attention to what we're seeing up here, and that is all part and parcel to what I kind of am surmising, that our North American continent is drifting a little bit, and we are seeing the ramifications thereof as it moves west/northwest. That 5.0 is right there, happened at 2200 yesterday, 10 kilometers down. Then he had a buddy here today at 241, also 10 kilometers down, 4.2. So definitely sizable movement. I'm surprised we're not seeing anything down here, but that is okay. We do have a 5.2 here in Chile, and this 5.4 in Peru. Kermadec Ridge, if we zoom in a little bit, smaller ones there, 4.5. We have 4.7 there, pretty close to Tonga, and then we have a bigger one, 5.3. And that is close to one of the Tonga Islands. Anyway, that's what we're seeing out there. So it's not overly bad. Those they would have noticed them, but wouldn't have been anything detrimental. 4.8 here in Vanuatu, and I'm not going to worry about that. Little guys out here, 4.1 and 4.9 Indonesia. This is over by Ibu and Dukono, 4.4, and that one not too far away from Taal. A matter of fact, this was the big one we've seen at Taal before, but this is Taal, a volcano right there, and this is where that earthquake was, 4.3, and it's 165 kilometers down. Not sure if that's going to make any difference for it there. Zooming back out a little bit, I think we are pretty good with most of them. We do see this big guy here, 5.0, Afghanistan, and that is part of that subduction of the Indian plate underneath the Eurasian plate, and of course making the Himalayas go up even higher. And there we go, 4.7 in Greece, but Piggy never felt that one, so that's all good. And I think we're good with this earthquake map for right now. Let's pop over to, we looked at the Azores earlier, so we're going to look at La Palma area, Canary Islands. And I'm refreshing it just to make sure that we have everything up to date. And we do see a spark there, and I'm happy because I checked earlier, I didn't see a heck of a lot. And of course, there we go, the island of La Palma in the Canary Islands. And when we're looking at our chart, we've got 1, 2, and there. Okay, so 3 possible earthquakes. This one is 6 kilometers down, 1.3. That's right underneath Cumbre Vieja, and that kind of makes me a little suspicious what it's doing, probably dropping some pipes. This guy here, further south, 8 kilometers down, not sure what it's doing, and I don't know why they don't show that 1.4 as far as the depth. Maybe they are blowing up big rocks or something, trying to make a highway through there, through the lava flows. That is a possibility. Anyway, not a heck of a lot happening there, so I'll leave that alone, and we are okay with that. Of course, if you need more information, you can go use this map as well, the EMSC, and of course that one has a shortcut in there, EMEQ, and that will get it for you, and bring the link up, and you can have a look at that. And of course, full screen, this map is pretty awesome, pretty wonderful. Colors on here depict depth, so if you see different colors, that's what they mean. We do see these ones here, that 5.3 in Iran as an example from yesterday morning. fair size. Down here, Sandwich Islands. South Sandwich Islands 5.5 yesterday as well from 11:58. So a little bit bigger. Just zooming in here a little bit, I wanted to see if anything else new. This is where Piggy is on the island of Kos. That's part of Greece. And there was a 2.4 Western Turkey, 7 kilometers down, way too small. I don't think anybody would have felt that. And we have this 2.4 there, 7 clicks down as well. And that was 7:08 yesterday morning. Same with this one, 2.7 at 20:13. So likely weren't even felt. Those are small quakes. Pardon me, you guys. And anyway, they did still have the bigger one listed here for Iceland, but we're not going to worry about those so much. Same thing with the Azores ones. This is already from the 22nd. We don't need old hat information. We like new stuff, but we'll leave that be, and I'll put that back to where it is and get my right screen working. I wanted to check and see if Madame Rutsa or Ta'al were there. Let's see if Ta'al has his stream on. And no joy. What about Madame Rutsa? No. So we got no views of Ta'al today. What about this guy? We see him. That is Yellowstone National Park, of course. And we hadn't looked at him yet. I just wanted to throw that up there real quick. While I'm doing that, I got to fix other things here. And all right, let us pop over and do the weather real quick. I am not going to spend a lot of time on the weather, you guys. My throat is killing me, and it's the pollen and my headache. Everything is just starting to do me in. Okay. Now what happened? What happened? Where'd my SO2 go? Oh boy. There we are. SO2. Okay. We got SO2 back on the screen, and that's how easy it is to adjust that, by the way, if you ever want to get it. windy.com. Easy to do. Anyway, there you go. That is North America, not bad. Looking at Central America, same thing as yesterday, really. A little less SO2 in South America, which is probably good. Sliding over, we can see the plume from White Isle volcano, a little bit longer. Some stuff coming off of Australia, not bad. And we can definitely see here the curvature of the way the wind is coming around and taking things with it. And that is Tonga, and that's Tofua. That's making that little funny looking hook. Looks like a worm. If you put a fin on him, it'll be a fish. All right? Okay. Anyway, that is Yasur. We won't bother looking at him. We've seen him before. Not today, anyway, guys. And anyway, Yasur continuing to do things. Leolotok out here on the end. Semaru, Merapi, and Krakatoa. That's roughly the locations there. So that's what's causing some of that. There's also a little bit of people pollution in there as well. And then we do have this guy, Ibu, and Dukono doing their thing. And all right, my screen moving. Want to move. You're zooming out. Okay, something's going on. Give it a second, guys. I don't know why my screen is not working. There it goes. Kamchatka is still quite bad up there in the peninsula. I'm not going to worry about it. The other concern here, of course, is Etna. As we can see what it's doing as it continues to erupt. It is throwing out a lot of SO2 now. And one of the things there that I mentioned before, of course, you can see there's a lot of sulfur burning, and hence the blue flames around the lava. So you're going to see some of those increased levels there. And looking at the rest of everything, looks not bad. Nothing coming off of Iceland, and we're all good there. Moving over to the weather, I'm going to keep this one really quick, guys. And I'm not even not going to do much. Quick shot, North America. Not too bad. Southern half of the U.S. Not bad at all, except for why is there such a cold front in here? It's a lot warmer up there. Somebody turned on the refrigerator here in Colorado. Anyway, not bad in Texas, and of course Phoenix is still the hot spot in Arizona, I guess, and of course out here in California, and looking pretty nice. Mexico's not bad. We do see Florida's all right as well, and going up the eastern coast cools off a little bit, unfortunately, but down here, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida, Alabama, those places, all quite warm, including Tennessee and that. So not bad weather there. A little colder out here in the eastern side of Canada. And zooming in a little bit over here, Iceland is still getting some of that warm air pushing up and in, which is probably keeping it out of a deep freeze, but that does help. And not too warm there, but that is all right. When we slide over a little bit, we can see Ireland, and is not bad. It's getting some of that Gulf Stream air still blasting up against it, even though it's got kind of a storm system right there. Not as good here in England. A little cooler today in Norway. Still about the same in northern Sweden. Southern as half there looks not bad. So Gura's probably having a good day. And we do see variable stuff here in Finland. So Germany not quite as warm as out here in Poland, but we got to remember this is nighttime temperatures there, so pretty awesome. And still France and northern Spain, southern Spain a little bit warmer, so that's all good. And looking at Italy and those areas, they are experiencing nice warm weather there. Central or northern Africa, still quite warm. Middle East, still doing its thing. And India, still quite hot. And Pakistan as well, I guess. So very good there. Australia, northern portions, again, quite warm. And I'm glad it warmed up a little bit down here in Tasmania, and a little bit warmer in the southern portions here down by Melbourne as well, which is really nice. Still quite cool on the southern island, and I don't want to even get into it, but brr. And a lot warmer up on the North Island, and they've got temperatures 17, 18 degrees in some spots, so pretty cool, or pretty warm, and that is what we've got. Sliding down a little bit. No, we don't want to do that yet. Precipitation first, real quick. And let's take a look how much snow in Iceland. And there we got that weather system hitting it, and that's where they're getting snow in some spots. Yikes. And that is coming all the way up here. Mind you, that's dragging some of that warmer air with it. Ireland getting some rain, as well as the west coast of Scotland, and some of the English properties there as well. Going up here, my God, we don't like that. That's all over the place here. And Norway and Sweden getting some storms coming through. Some rain probably doesn't hurt. And of course, we have stuff out here, storms in Poland as well. And then as we continue downward, Switzerland, bottom of Germany, and Austria, and Chechnya, and all those places, and top end of Italy, all suffering from the same problem. Thunderstorms in those areas. And then just off the coast of Spain here, and France, bottom end of France, we see that a storm there. So that kind of gives you a pretty good idea of what's going on. We're sliding over into the Malaysian / Indonesian area, and again, we see all kinds of storms in here. So it's basically status quo. This is the way it is, and it does its thing. Some unique patterns the way this is sitting here. This flow is going one way, and this is going the other way. That might be some pretty rough stuff in between there. And of course, we see all that floating there. Again, here, you see the thunderstorms is because you've got winds going in two different directions and clashing with each other, creating different potential. Looks like Kamchatka has got a little bit of fog, nothing too bad. And here's that rain that we're supposed to get, and thunderstorms by the looks of things. West coast of from about Portland on up, looks like it's getting nailed. There's the storms down here in Texas, Louisiana, and those places as well, going all the way up Oklahoma, and then even in Denver. Denver looks like it's going to get snow again, and that wouldn't surprise me. Off the eastern coast here, South Carolina, I think is, or is that North Carolina? North Carolina, and that's where we're getting hit there, and that's not so bad, but they are getting it, and that's what we got to worry about. So we've done Iceland, we've done Europe, we've done South America. We see the Amazon still continuing to do what it is doing. Zooming out, we do still see pretty good remnants of our equatorial storm, and then of course southern hemisphere, a lot of stuff there. If we look real quick down South Island here, we do see some rain patches, and not too bad for them in New Zealand. No major downpours anyway. Some just yucky weather happening off the coast, right? And that's what's coming in, some rain, and not too bad. It's better than having these full-blown high-end storms beating in here. This is kind of neat. I don't know how this actually works, but that Adelaide here is getting the tip, or creating the storm, and it's sending everything out into the Antarctic Ocean, and let it go down here and create snow for the penguins. All right, we're back to our final thing. Chechnya, what? Okay, I'll work on that later. I'm not thinking about that right now, Mars, but okay, thanks. We'll worry about that later. Right now, my main thing is I've got a headache. My nose is plugged, and these sinuses are driving me crazy. Anyway, we're looking for our cold spot. I see minus 70, 71, and minus 72. That is what we're seeing. So I think that is that should be it for now. Yeah, 73. There we go. So I see minus 73 as our cold spot for today. That is too cold. Anyway, I'm not going to worry about any other ones. Minus 73. Whoa, hang on. What do we have here? Maybe. Oh, minus 75. Sorry, we found it. So there's your cold temp for today. Minus 75 degrees Celsius in Antarctica. And be thankful you are warm. And make sure you buy a penguin a blanket. Anyhow, we're going to wrap it up on that friendly note, you guys. And we'll see what happens. Why is that stopped on my screen? Come on. Why have you stopped? Oh, there. Now you're moving. Lately, things have been stopping. Everything is going from, from 1080p down to 144p, and I have no idea why it's doing that. That's crazy. So, I think I need to reboot this machine soon. Anyway, good people, I thank everyone for being here today, and I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Big thank you to the super chatters for today, and I do appreciate the support. Maria the Montoma put 2 super chats in there. Don H threw in a super chat, as well as Linda Schoof. Thank you all for that wonderful support. Also, thank you to each and every one of the members in here for their support as well, and ongoing support. I really do appreciate it, you guys. And I really also want to say I appreciate all of you in here, even though if you are not a member, you still hit that like button, and you're still part of the Lava family. So we do understand that it's not within everybody's means, okay? So we do appreciate it, you guys. So anyway, cheapest, easiest way is hit that thumbs up. That's a good way to support that stream, and keep smiling, all right? And come back lots. That's what we prefer. On those friendly notes, you guys, be good. Take care of yourselves. And again, Arizona Snowman, happy birthday, and all the best to you, and hope you have many, many more. And it's time to get off of here. And by the way, I did see my wonderful bunny downstairs. He is sleeping in Bunnyland, and that is Curly, of course. So doing his thing. He's being a good little boy. I can see him from the window, and well, not right now here, but I seen him from the window down there. All right, be good, you guys, and take care, and most of all, make sure you tell your loved ones that you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Thank you for watching the VolcanoX live stream, and we'll see everyone tomorrow. Oink, oink.